Hello everyone, and welcome to another house build. Today I'm doing something I kind of did before. It is on the gallery as a Victorian home, but I decided to do it again and this time record it because back then I wasn't recording. But now I am, so I did it again, although it is different slightly from the original. Like the landscaping's different. There's also another exterior building. The rooms are kind of slightly different dimensions. So if you wanted to get the original, which is undecorated on the market, on the gallery market, marketplace. No, on the Steam. Gosh, brain not working. I just had a nephew, so I'm a little frazzled right now, but I wanted to do this before I went to bed finally. It is currently 2 p.m. and I have yet to sleep since I woke up yesterday at 6 p.m. So, yeah, I kind of slept in yesterday. Normally I'm up by like 1 p.m., but I slept in. So I've got a little few more hours in before I pass out. So, but yes, I did build this house prior on the gallery. There is the original. It's just called Victorian home. Nothing fancy. But I wanted to do it again because I wasn't recording and I never finished it. I never finished decorating it. So I figured I'd do it again. I'd build it again. It's similar layout, similar sort of room dimensions. But like I said, I did change a few things. Also, like in the original build, the top floor, sort of like bell tower looking thing, wasn't accessible. Now it is. Um, and I think I made a few rooms smaller or bigger. I can't remember. But yes, so there are differences in the two things. It's not just like a copy carbon. Also, I add an exterior building, which kind of looks like a crypt to me. We are in, what is it, Hollow Falls? Or what's that place called? The vampire one. The one that came with vampires. Gosh, I hardly ever use it, so I can't remember what it's called. Um, but yes, I'm on that map and on the lot that doesn't have a house on it. So I didn't build as a house to get this one in. I just built a cute little house in this area. I kind of took a little bit of inspiration from the house next door, which I think is Vlad's house, maybe. I don't know, but like sort of kind of tried to copy the Victorian, features from that home. And bring it over into this one. And I think I did a pretty good job. I did try to make it look different. Like I just didn't want to copy it 100% because that'd be boring, to say the least. But yeah, my sister just gave birth to my first nephew. I've got two nieces from my brother, and I plan to never have children. So I'm glad both my parents are happy and have grandchildren that I am now off the hook for giving to them. Uh, so building this home, I really love Gothic Victorian style, and this was the first time I've ever attempted a Gothic home because normally I tend to build Tudor or like traditional because like those styles I kind of feel like I know, but I've never built Victorian, and now I am, and it's gonna be great. I was thinking about putting a glass roof up there. Also, if the video footage is too fast, let me know in the comments because you can tell this video is almost 23 minutes long. I didn't want to divide it up again, so instead of my normal like 4 to 6 speed, I went all the way up to 8. Very crazy, I know. But me, like when I was watching through the footage, I didn't think it looked too terrible. So hopefully you can concur and not crucify me for building too quickly. So yes, this is the complete build and furnish all in one video. No waiting for another day. You get it all at once. I was kind of tired of having to like, separate the videos and like it felt so cheaty to me because I only release 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and to split one house build into two, I felt like I was cheating a little. So now you get the whole build in one, and it's not that long of a video because I sped it up a little bit more. So I went with just the gray tones. I really wanted the spandrels to show up underneath the roof. I don't know why they don't, because there is no overhang on those roofs. Not at all. It's completely flat. And I wanted to have that roof sort of curved in like I do the main roof, but there was a little glitchy area, and it didn't work, so I just made it a straight roof. Landscaping. Probably speeding it up a little bit more made it a little bit more difficult to talk about this because I was talking about the roof and had already started the landscaping. But now I'm doing the landscaping, chucking in a bunch of like grasses and bushes because I wanted this place to look a little bit overrun. It like what haunted falls, like what is this place called? It's bugging me now. I'm gonna have to Google it. Vampire expansion pack Sims 4. Forgotten Hollows. I don't even have to look it up. I remember it now. It's the Forgotten Hollows. When you just like you start doing something and it kind of clicks with the you were thinking about. Yeah, Forgotten Hollow. That place is kind of like dark and creepy and kind of overgrown. So I wanted this house to look a little bit overgrown, but still kept. The entire interior is classical style. Elegant, sort of, fabulous. And here's where I build this little crypt, and I was like gonna put two windows on the side, but I'm like, nah, that why would a crypt have windows? They can have windows on the front, but it doesn't make any sense for there to be windows on the sides. And I was kind of bored with that roof. So I decided to do this little crossover where I have like two roofs intersecting each other, and it gives it a little bit more personality. And I really wanted to get a window on the top, to be centered with the thing. So I kind of extended a bit, make it a little bit larger so I can get nice windows all along the top, and I delete the ceiling so that it's like an open ceiling, and these windows are actually doing something without having the windows on the outside of the building. And then I just chuck ivy everywhere because, like I said, it's like a crypt. I don't actually decorate it. I don't put anything in it, so you can turn it into whatever you want. It can be a butler home, it can be a crypt, it can be a vampire's hideout, like whatever you want. The possibilities are endless. I am super hyper. I just chugged a bunch of espresso earlier because I had to go get my passport done because I'm going to Portugal to visit my family and finally see my nieces in Portugal. So now I have a nephew and two nieces, and I'm so excited that I don't ever have to have kids. I was going to do the 100 baby challenge because I thought that would be funny. A person who never wants to have children doing the 100 baby challenge, but I did it for a bit, and then I was just like, this isn't even entertaining for me to play. I can't imagine it's entertaining to watch. So I decided, nah, deleted all the footage, and you'll never see me do that. Although I kind of want to do the Strangerville mission. Like, I've I've seen it done. Like I've watched other people do it, but I haven't yet to do it myself. I've just been building so much, so maybe I might do the Strangerville and record that. I don't know. It really depends on like the noise levels around here because I don't live alone. I live with my boyfriend and he plays a lot of WoW and sometimes he's a little noisy. And so like I either a record audio when he's not here or when he's sleeping. Just so it's not loud and I can get like some clear audio because I've noticed that the levels of my audio are really low, but I'm not quite sure how to change that. He is the techie who has set everything up for me, and I love him dearly for it, but I have no idea what I'm doing. I can work a computer, I can, fix settings for video games, but ask me to set this kind of stuff up, and I have no idea. I have no idea. He's the one who got me into like being an audio snob and everything. So I have like this really good microphone now, and hopefully I'll upgrade to getting a webcam and maybe do some live streams too, because I really want to do some streaming, but I never seem to have time, and I have such a weird schedule. If you've seen me like just changing a bunch of sinks there, it's because for some reason the sinks were like they had like clipping in the counter, and I don't know why. So I changed it to that one sink that wasn't had the counter wasn't poking through it. I don't know. It's not like it matters. The sink would still work. It was just annoying me. I didn't want it there. I didn't want it to look that ugly. It's just a very simple kitchen. So yeah, in the original build, I did have this sort of kitchen in it. I only decorated the kitchen and not even I just put in the basics to sort of plan the layout. And I never went back and finished the house. And I was really like sad about it because it was really big, like really nice house, and people really liked it. So now I am finishing it and furnishing it and finishing it and recording it for your entertainment. The dining room is going to be my typical classical like dining room table set. I seem to use the same things over and over again, and I wish I was more talented in decorating. Hey, if anybody wants to do a collab and decorate my builds, I would love that. um, yeah, just shoot me a comment and we'll work something out. Uh, because I do love building homes, and I like decorating. I just think I'm not very good at decorating. I tend to do the same rooms over and over and over again with like slight differences and variations to things, but it seems to have like the same furniture in it constantly. And I can admit that I'm not very creative when it comes to decorating, because I know what I like, and then I just stick with that. Like I don't change it up. I don't put variety in my builds, and that's I mean, I do put variety in my builds. I don't put variety in my decorating. Like if I'm building a traditional home, it's going to look like all my other traditional homes when it comes to furniture. And if I'm building a modern home, yeah, that too. But I feel like The Sims has added a lot more furniture options that I don't think I've noticed before. Maybe because I wasn't building homes to be different. I was just building homes to play before. Now I'm building homes, so often and trying to be different and unique in all of them, that I'm finding these new sets that I had never seen before. I just finished building spoilers, a factory, and I found these really cute furniture set that I had never even noticed before. Yeah, so coming up next video, yeah, probably next video. I don't know. Do I have anything else planned? I did Victoria. Yeah, yeah, just the factory next. So yeah, Wednesday. Wait, what day is it? Do I have Monday? No, this is Monday. Today is Monday. Wednesday will be a factory build, and I'll try and get it all in one video. It's just a small like 20 by 20 lot from Brindleton Bay. Yes, Brindleton Bay. The one that came with cats and dogs. I knocked down the like the weird house that's like in the downtown area, and I build a cute little factory. Um, it's nice. It's nice. Why am I talking about this? I should be talking about this build here, not the build that's coming on Wednesday. Although, heads up, it's coming. You should be excited cuz I'm excited. I don't know why I did that. I'm sleep deprived and hopped up on caffeine. Like it's not a good look. Again, like fireplaces, don't know if that carpet will catch on fire. But it might. So something to look forward to if you're trying to kill your Sims, or something to fear if you just want to live a elegant vampiric Victorian lifestyle. Um, I had so much trouble with curtains. That's what we need, is more curtain options, or the ability to change color of existing curtains would be nice too. But yeah, I struggled hardcore. I don't even know if I actually put curtains. I might have just, said, yeah, whatever. Or I did this. Maybe? No. Yeah, and then I was like, maybe I can add some more windows and like frame it with curtains a little bit. Oh yeah, I think. No, wait, do I? Yeah, I do put curtains, but this is actually the only room I put curtains in, because I was just like, I'm not going through that again. So if you would like some curtains, feel free to put some curtains. Yeah, I go with those ones. Just a simple white curtain. I don't even think it goes with a room, but I was just like so frustrated at not being able to find a perfect curtain that I got a little sad. I got a little sad. I got a little angry. Not gonna lie. And I was like, you know what? You can have these curtains because they fit the window and they kind of look nice. Also, fit a grand piano in there, being fancy. It's a Victorian house. Need the grand piano, need the chess set, need the awesome bookcase that I can usually never get into a house because I never build tall walls, but it's a Victorian home, so super tall walls. So I got that bookcase in, and I used some vampire stuff back. I'm like, I'm in Hollow, might as well use some vampiric toilets. Hopefully, they don't bite your booty. Bite your booty. Yeah, just a little bit of decoration, some plants. Honestly, I really need to get away from the amount of plants I put in a home. Like, I legitimately just finished building the factory and plants galore. I feel like I add way too many plants. But you know what? What else am I going to put in the house? Like, honestly, what else can you put in the Sims homes? I really like that bathroom, that tile. I've never used it before, but it seemed to go nicely in this. And now lights on the first floor. Gotta put them lights on the first floor. Yeah, just standard lights. Did slip some underneath the counter because that area is always dark. If you don't like them, just shove them behind the counter, like behind the cabinets. No one will know. No one will know. Oh, I am crashing hardcore now. I'm probably gonna go to bed right after I do this and let it render as I sleep. Uh, but yes, so first floor is done. I took a break. Now I'm doing the top floor. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep using vampire stuff. So I try to use this bedroom set. It's not amazing. It does end up looking good, but I don't like that. Most of the wood doesn't match. I am a matchy person. If you've watched my other videos, I've probably said it 100 times. I like to match wood tones at least, if not color patterns in general. Um, but yeah, this room's pretty decent size, and it's got a beautifully big ensuite um, that I furnish very lavishly. Um, and yeah, so I end up making this vampire style room work. More plants, all the plants, every single plant in the game. I'm pretty sure if you go through my house, you'll find every single plant except for like the weird modern ones that don't fit in. And then I go and I use the super nice bed over here, and I make a nice blue room. So we got the red room, we got the blue room, and it's kind of a white room with blue tones. But I like that frame was a lot easier to match than the other one. And I really like single tiled like dressers. But that's the only one really. I mean, there are a few that you can kind of slide in because they take up two tiles, but they can work in one. I don't think the Sims have a problem getting around it if you put something too close to it. If you're just using the alt key to slide things over, it seems to be fine. And then the third and final bedroom, for some reason, the floor tiles were a little janky. So I fixed them. Oh, yeah. And then I went around putting all the wallpaper. And this will be the purple room, which is kind of like a teenager's room or like a loner study room because I use like those booky covered desks and that book like thralled bookshelf. I absolutely love them, and I wish they worked more in my builds, but normally I can't get them to work with things. But it worked in this old Victorian home. Like, why wouldn't you have that old kind of like scholarly bookshelf? And then I slide some plants all around. I thought that looked really cute. Some more plants just everywhere, greenery. It's good for the air. It's good for your mind. It's good for the air. You can just, breathe in some fresh planty air. And I always like to put my little bath mats on a slant so they look a little more, cozy in a way. Because, like, honestly, who can walk into the bathroom right now and see a perfectly straight bath mat? Like, mine's always messed up because my cat likes to play with it and she likes to, like, dig under it for some reason. She's a weirdo, but I love her. She's my baby. I don't need to have babies. I have fur baby. I really want dogs, but I don't have enough space for dogs. When I get older, I will have when I get older. When I get more money and buy a house. I am old. I am 28 years old. I know. I know. You're thinking to yourself, "No way. This person plays Sims and they're 28?" Yeah. Yeah. We're out there. There's lots of us. I love video games. It's kind of weird because video games weren't really popular when I was a teenager and stuff, and I was really kind of an outcast. But now that I'm like an adult, I say adult, not really. You're not an adult until like never. You're never an adult. An adult is a lie. There's no such thing as an adult. But yeah, but now that like I'm older and I have all these friends who apparently play video games, I'm like, where were you in my League of Legends days? Like, I was playing with people in Germany because I didn't have friends in Canada who played League of Legends. But yes, putting in the lights everywhere, making this place bright, avoiding ceiling lamps for some reason. I don't know. I just don't like to use them. It's very rare. I don't know. Like I walk into a room and I see like a ceiling lamp, especially because they don't have like any nice sort of ceiling lights that don't sort of hang down too far, and then you shrink them and they kind of look a little off, but you do it anyways because you want it. And I don't know. I like the boob lights. Like my apartment's covered in like those boob lights where it's just a round thing with a screw on the bottom and it looks like a boob. All right, I'm just gonna call it a boob light. I don't know what it's called, but it's a boob light to me. Yeah, I turned that upstairs like crawl space to a art studio, but you can make it into another bedroom, a nursery, whatever you want. And now we're in the screenshots. Beautiful outside shot. Now we're in the entryway. These screenshots are going too fast before I can talk, but you can see them. They're pretty nice, if I do say so myself. If you liked the video, please hit it with a like. And if you want to see more and hear me ramble on like a tired, crazy person, subscribe. And this house will be available on the gallery. You can search it by using my Origin ID, which is just StefanyRed, same as it is on YouTube. Um, I think that's it. That's all I have to say. Thank you for watching and have an amazing day.